Welcome to the Points Diva channel. I'm all about showing people how to experience luxury travel on points and miles. Why spend your own money when you really don't have to? In this video, I'm going to discuss money-saving tips on my recent trip to Honolulu, where to stay, and some hidden gems activities. Continue watching and hit the like and subscribe button. Aloha! So we have just arrived in Honolulu. This was Atlas's first long-haul flight, and he did pretty good. But in order to get to any of the islands in Hawaii, you have to have a 72-hour COVID test from one of their approved vendors. Just by chance, we were in Boston a couple of days ago, and we used Express Check, I believe it's what it's called, and they were in the Boston airport. The cost was $200, which was definitely on the higher end, but most of the tests were either between like $120 to $200. So you take your test, you get your results within 20 minutes, upload it to the Hawaiian website, and then you're in Hawaii and they do check. If you don't have that, you will be required to quarantine. So once you upload your test results and once you are conditionally approved, you are required to download a QR code. And they are very strict on this. As soon as you arrive, they're asking, do you have your QR code? Do you have your QR code? So make sure your phone is charged on the flight, and you take a picture of the code and present it to them once you arrive. So we stayed at the Sheraton Waikiki. I would highly recommend it for those that have families because it's a huge hotel with great amenities for families. If you have one of those certificates from your Chase credit card or your American Express credit card, you can use it at this hotel. We only paid 35,000 points per night, and we were able to use a suite upgrade and had an amazing suite for the whole stay. Highly recommend the Sheraton Waikiki because you can walk to many restaurants, walk to a lot of the stores. So highly recommend. A few great things about the Sheraton Waikiki. If you have kids, they have kid-friendly activities. They had a club, kids club, but currently it's not open due to the pandemic. But they had ukulele classes for adults as well as kids, and it was so cute seeing everyone try to learn how to play that instrument. They have hula lessons, they have yoga in the morning, and just a lot of other little daily activities, even still with certain amenities not being in full service. So highly recommend. You can still travel right now during the pandemic. You can even travel with kids, babies. Our baby's 12 weeks old. And yeah, you can still do it, y'all. So let's make it happen. The best thing about Hawaii are the endless amounts of gorgeous beaches. One of the top ways to save money is to pack a lunch and have a free beach day. Our hotel was on Waikiki Beach, which is the most popular beach in Honolulu. We also visited a more local beach about 30 minutes away. Alright, so this is our second day at Lanikai Beach. The first time we came, we were not prepared, so we basically had no towels, we had no chairs, we had no umbrellas. This go round, we stopped at Target and check out our little setup here. We ready. And this one right here is a wig this go round as well. So I think he's ready to go ride some waves. You ready to ride some waves? Say, I'm ready, mommy. I'm ready. Let's go. This was more of a private beach, so I'm happy we brought our own food and drinks. So we have finally made it to the beach. We have a nice little setup here. This little guy, I think he's happy because he's pulling up his shirt. So man, we hit him in the stomach. That's what kids go to. So yeah, it feels good. So yeah, it's just a chillaxing beach day. Attend a free luau at the Royal Hawaiian Center in the heart of Waikiki. This was a gym that we lucked up on. You can enjoy free live shows and sign up for hula lessons, ukulele lessons, and lei making classes. You can go to their website to see what time the concerts will start each day. For the more popular luau shows, you'll need to book this at least a week in advance directly at the luau website. This can be arranged from $80 all the way up to about $200 per person. Another cost-saving tip is to fill up on happy hours. Honolulu has a bunch of restaurants with great happy hours, so take full advantage of this. We're at Yard House, which is probably less than 5-minute walk from the Sheraton Waikiki, which is where we're staying. And they have half off appetizers after 2 o'clock. And we had like this huge plate of nachos, but they also have like calamari. They had boneless chicken wings, different flavors. They had a nice menu. So I would highly recommend if you want a good happy hour. And then for drinks, it was $2 off, which tends to be the norm here. Whether it's a high-end spot or local spot, you're gonna find like a $2 off wine, beer, and cocktail. So not bad, but the food
another
is
thing,
the best.
if you order a bottle of wine and you don't finish it, they package it up for you to go.
Exactly.
So that's always a plus where we took our bottle to go.
Don't feel obligated to finish it. So we have like these little thermal things. So let me show y'all what we travel with. Actually, this is a great segue. We travel with our little speaker. Yeah, can't leave home without it. We travel with this little guy here. This is amazing. I think I got it at like Target or Walmart. You put water in it, has a nice mist and fan. And another very important thing is this. So this thing is huge, y'all. So we have traveled to so many countries and we only put alcohol in here. And we've been able to pretty much get through most TSAs with a little nip in here, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, once we get to the beach, we're gonna pour that bottle of wine in here and enjoy the rest of the day. So we're currently at the Outrigger Hotel for brunch, which is probably 2 hotels down from the Sheraton, which is where we're staying. And we get free continental breakfast with Steve's Titanium Elite status. But we were kind of tired of it, so we walked down, and I currently am eating some fish tacos. And the fish tacos here in Honolulu are bomb. And Steve is having a liquid brunch.
Yeah. So got the mimosa, got the flight. Angle it down so they can see the flight. So we got the flight with all the different juices. So just drinking some champagne, mimosas, and some of the flight.
So which flavor?
They have guava, orange juice, and pineapple, but this is a mixture of all 3. So I'm just drinking that with the champagne. And it's tasty.
Bros.
Bros. Combe.
So babe, why are we in this line right now?
What's up?
Why are we in this line right now?
We didn't make reservations, and Hawaii's out the chain. You need to make reservations at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance. If not, you gotta come early, put your name on the list.
And it's 4:30.
4:30, yeah.
And the line is this long. And the baby is knocked out. Go on one of the many hiking trails for panoramic ocean views and lush mountain scenery. One of Oahu's most famous landmarks and most accessible hikes is up the slopes of Diamond Head, and the cost is $5. This is Atlas's first hike. Let's see how he does. You ready, Atlas? Let's go. We have to make a little pit stop first. You can never be in a rush with a baby. How are people ever on time with newborns? This is a good hike. I'm glad. This is a pretty good hike so far. I'm glad that it's paved all the way, which is great. This one is fighting his sleep, so we'll see how far we can go. Let's go. This hike can accommodate all fitness levels, and the trails include stairs as well as dark tunnels and old military bunkers that open up to stunning panoramic vistas of the Pacific Ocean and Honolulu. This crater was formed 300,000 years ago during a single explosive eruption. During the winter months, you can even spot whales from the top.
Hey y'all, just climbed Diamond Head Mountain carrying this little guy. He's about 12 to 13 pounds. So it's hot out here. The trail is a little steep, but we made it about 3/4 of the way up. We're not gonna go all the way to the top because it's pretty much all stairs and I don't want to take a chance with this little guy. But this is his first climb. Looks like he likes it. He's smiling and he likes the wind up here. He's definitely loving the view.
Definitely pack some water when you come. They did have a concession stand, but the prices were on the higher end. So we have finished the hike. This one right here worked so hard. Got his elbow relaxed on daddy's stomach, drinking a little something cool. Yeah. The life of a baby is so hard. So how do you feel about the hike?
It was good exercise. The little man made me work though.
Yeah. So I have this little carrier thing, which is great. However, if you have a child like ours who gets hot, this is not the thing for him. So very early on, I had to take him out, and then Steve had to carry him all the way up. He's such a great dad. But yep, I think we're gonna get some cocktails to cool down and then maybe go to the beach. See you later.
After carrying my son, about to reward myself with one of these. It's like a pineapple smoothie thing, fresh off the truck. It's a bit pricey, it's about 12 bucks, but it looked delicious. And it's they hollow out the pineapple and then they put a pineapple smoothie back into it. So it's hot as hell out here, so I think this is gonna taste good because it looked good. Looks nice and tasty. What do you call that? Pineapple in the pineapple. Pineapple in the pineapple. Smoothie. Amazing. Thank you. Just got my pineapple in the pineapple is what they call this. Looks delicious. I'm about to taste it. It's hot as hell out here. Yeah, this is tasty. This is definitely worth the 12 bucks that I spent for it. Now the only thing that's gonna make this better, got a little bit of Tito's. About to add that in there. It's gonna make this perfecto. And take a look at this view. I already put one here before.
Don't drink and drive, guys.
No.
The last budget-friendly activity on the list is the Byodo-In Temple. This is on the opposite side of Waikiki Beach, and leading up to the temple is the Temple Memorial Park. This is the most gorgeous cemetery I have ever seen. Once you arrive to the temple, you'll think you are in the heart of Japan. This temple was established to commemorate the 100-year anniversary of the first Japanese immigrant to Hawaii. This temple is a non-practicing Buddhist temple which welcomes people of all faiths to worship, meditate, or simply appreciate its beauty. So this is our last day of vacation, and it's slightly bittersweet because we go back home and today is my first day back to work. I am no longer on maternity leave. I'm so sad that 3 months went by so fast. But anyway, so babe, how are you feeling about this vacation?
The vacation was much needed. I was a little nervous traveling with our 12-week-old baby, but he was good on the flight. The good thing about them at that age is You feed them on the way up when we're taking off. He slept most of the flight. And then even here, it's kind of like we're 6 hours back because we're on the East Coast. As long as you're able to get him to sleep most of the time, it was pretty good. And he's been a good baby. He hasn't been too fussy. So it's worked. I'm very happy we took this vacation.
I would say a lesson learned for me. Everyone says your life changes when you have a child, which is very true.
It does.
However, when you are traveling with an infant, you have to really just roll with the punches. So by like 7 p.m., we were all done and we were ready to just like call it a night. And then we were also up by 2 or 3 a.m. So, just be prepared for just, all of that, but you can still make things happen and make magical moments with your family.
Yep. And the only thing to be mindful of if you are traveling with a baby, and for those of you who has kids, you probably already know this is, you just have a lot more stuff that you got to bring with you.
Yeah.
And that's everywhere you go. We got the stroller, we got the bag for the bottles.
Just a lot.
A lot. Pampers, additional clothes in case he kind of throws up on his clothes. So it's just getting used to carrying a lot more stuff, but it was worth it.
And getting to the airport early, because we are all about getting to the airport last minute, having carry-ons only, and we also miss flights because of that. So this go around with this child, he's teaching us to be more responsible. Yeah,
minimum 2.5 hours early, just to make sure that if you run into any hiccups, you're able to make your flight. So
catch us on the next trip. The next one posted should be Costa Rica.